Is it just me? No, that it's just not me, but I'm just going to speak for myself, right? Is how much I know I need to learn. I need to grow. I need to be so secure in myself. I need to be that girl. I was casually laying on my bed, and every time I lay on this bed, I get reminded of who I want to be. The vision keeps getting clearer every day. Do you know there are some certain girls or certain women that move in a kind of, in some sort of way, like honestly, you know, like their aura, their charisma, you know, how they breathe, how they live, everything about them speaks something. It doesn't speak negativity. It speaks something about indulgence in stamina, indulgence in God, indulgence in security, indulgence in I know what the fuck I'm doing, indulgence in, you know what, like this is my life, I'm the main character. You know, people that just ooze aura. Ha! God, my days, that's the kind of person I want to be. Okay, I want to be so inclined in myself, in tune with my own identity to the point that I'm confident. You know, I don't need anything from anybody. I don't want anything from anybody. I'm secure in myself. I'm doing things because I want to do them. I'm doing things how I see fit. I'm doing things like in a way that just flows directly to me. Earlier today, I was going to go get something. I just casually was craving biscuits for some weird ass reason, which is not weird. I've just been craving very weird stuff ever since this January started. Yeah, the Lord is my rock. This is why they say don't say your plans outside, because in Yoruba they'll tell you go give leti. I went to get some biscuit because obviously, right, I was craving some biscuits, right? You guys, on my way back in, I just started envisioning the kind of life I'm gonna live in the future. I don't know how far off it is, I don't know how farther it is, but yo, I got so inclined in it that, you know, I don't know if I was daydreaming. Am I about to tear up? I don't know if I'm daydreaming. You know, I rooted you are in the kind of person you want to be. Okay, and I want to do it the godly way. I want to do it in a way that impacts people. I want to impact. Okay, I don't want to do it in a way that is going to be shady, you know, for shady. I want like my life to be a testimony of like, no, this is what God did through this girl. Okay, whenever I'm going through these tests and times and tests and trials, I tend to just tell myself that, you know what, God is building me. God is putting me together. I might not understand what he's doing, but he's putting me together, right? Yesterday, I was casually on my phone. Hey, see me tearing up. Oh. Yesterday, I was casually on my phone. I was just saying, hey, I knew it in my spirit that another cycle has started. You know, I was telling how you guys, like last year, I went through a lot of identity shifts, identity crisis. Like I felt like I was positioned to become something new, something I've not been before. I was positioned to transition. I was positioned to transition from how I used to be to how I'm gonna become exactly. Yesterday, I sensed it in my spirit, in my heart. I said, oh shit, it's another cycle. But then I told God this year that, come on, I don't want to go through any other phase, so apart from enjoyment states. Apart from enjoyment phase, but it seems as though God has another plan. Okay, I feel like the things He's trying to do in my life, it's not like it will need it to be rigid. I can feel it. I know it. I feel it so much in my spirit that God needs what He wants to do in my life to be rigid. So yesterday, I was having this anxiousness. Okay, don't forget the story that I said I wanted to go and buy it. I was like, don't worry, I'm coming back. You know, this is just me. I'm always intertwining. Don't mind my nails, you're crusty as hell. They say removing, and I don't like when my nails remove. Like, I always would want to get my nails done regardless of anything. But yeah, that's not the point. So yeah, I was just by myself yesterday, per usual, and I could just feel it in my heart. I had this anxiety. No, I can't call it anxiety or nervousness in my heart. And I was inclined to pray. I was praying. Okay, prayer gives you peace. When you pray, especially me, when I pray and I sleep, I know that that was God. That was God right there. He needed me to do what I was doing, right? And I felt it in my heart how much like the things I needed to work on are still very much palatable. They're still very much inclined. They're still very much like there. Do you understand? Like yesterday it's like maybe God wanted to search my heart or wanted to see what I was scared of, because every day that I post videos and make videos like this, I feel it in my heart that I'm getting closer to somewhere. I don't know where I'm getting closer to. I don't know, but I just feel as though I'm doing something good, but at the same time I'm feeling like, is it right? Is it not right? So I was inclined to pray yesterday, and yesterday I think God made me realize how much what I still need to do to have a stamina in my own life, in my own presence, in my own self. Okay, I need to be very well rigid with what it needs me to become. And I'm just there yesterday asking, like, wait, what? Like, what do you want me to become? Like, but then I can feel it that, it's just one leg. You know, that kind of thing now, like, how would I say? It's like jollof rice, right? You're preparing jollof rice. It's not hard, it's not soft, but you know that something isn't right somewhere. Is jollof rice the perfect example? I really don't know what to use, but at the same time, it's just more like I feel as though that God needs me to still become something that is still the pictorial, the perfect picture isn't there yet, but it's like I'm submerging. Hey, shit. I'm submerging into it. I don't understand why my iPad is low. Like, has out, well, technically, I'm watching movie on it. Oh, beauty though. Anyway, yesterday I got in my feelings that what can I do? Even as though I've been shouting this January, God, please, oh, this year now for enjoyment. I don't want to go through anything. Like, ready. Okay, you've built me, you've isolated me. Now is the time for me to reap my harvest. God is saying, nah, baby girl. She needed to move. She like, yeah, we gonna calm down. And I realized it yesterday, and I was just like, what can I do? Nothing. Where if you do, if you tell me, say, oh, you're not cooked yet, girl, you still need to go back to the oven. The fuck am I doing about it? Exactly, nothing, right? I will listen on you. And then I'm like, God, when we do this lesson finish, when we all this molding finish, because I know it's working in me, I can't tell. It's obvious, like from my nuances, the way I speak, the things I do, how I see things, everything is clear now. See, there are stages to this growth thing. Okay, first is your mentality, then your habit, then the way you see yourself, then the way you see God, then just this whole new like dimensional shift. It's so crazy because it's not something that you can exactly put in words, but I'm gonna put it in words as soon as I understand the pictorial process properly. I'm gonna put it in words, right? Because I just never know who it's gonna help. May God help me and help me be able to speak very well in such a way that you understand. Okay, I want to be able to speak so clear in a way that anybody could digest. That's one thing I'm praying God should help me with. I don't just want to talk out of gravity, like out of shapelessly. Okay, I want to be able to learn how to pace my words, know when to put my words in proper use to be understood, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm still learning. Okay, I noticed that with my TikTok videos I drop every day, because they're still I've not gotten to where I need to be yet with how I want to talk, how I want to speak. But that's not the point. So yesterday before I went to bed I realized that, oh shit, I still have a lot of work to do, but who am I? The God that brought me out of one Igbekun is going to bring me out. Now it's just like, now it's like I'm grown now. It's like I don't even like, I'm not so sad about it anymore. I'm just patiently waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm just waiting, because by the time I fully marinate in everything that God needs me to become, I'll be unstoppable, very much impeccable, knowing fully well that this is God's heart. Period. God's heart, right? That's gonna be the title of this video, right? So, we are only human. I'm human as well. I want to get to the stage whereby I'm here, I'm done, like I'm good, I'm rigid, and I have my own identity, I'm confident in, not like I'm not confident in who I am. I just need that that seal. Like there's a process where you're like, is it not? But there's something that stamps you, okay, and that's God, and I want it to be God. Okay, I want you to evaluate yourself, like everybody that you know, everybody that you don't know. Let me just say, people in general, everybody has an altar that they listen to. Everybody. You might not even be Christian, okay? There's something that is working for everybody. Is it that you're too personalized to understand it, or your altar is something else, or your altar self could be yourself. Again, perspective, okay? But me, I want my altar to be God. Because when your foundation is laid correctly and when fire comes and when trouble comes, it tells for it. Okay. I want to build my foundation in God with Christ to the point that I know that but do you understand? I feel like I can't exactly call myself lukewarm or I'm still taking bread and milk, like in Christianity. I'll tell you that I'm a tad bit further from there. I'm not like there yet because I know that, and I know a time is coming. Yesterday, I was still like telling God that, hey, God, I know that this my spirituality phase and it's still doing me, it's still doing do me, I do you. I know there will come a time whereby you would need me to fully submerge myself into it, and I just pray by that time comes and you just equip me, right? I know I've not gotten there yet. I can feel it. Don't ask me how. You just know. You know it in your spirit. You just feel it that, me today.